Hi, Jeff Higley with Hotel News Now. We're here at the Lodging Conference in Phoenix, October 2015. Things are very optimistic here. Today we have Bill Blackham, the President and CEO of Condor Hospitality Trust. Bill, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Earlier this year, you, formerly Supertel Hospitality, you became Condor Hospitality. Talk about that strategy.
It was really to send the message that the company itself was distancing itself from whatever it was in the past. So with that as the lead on, I would say to you that candidly, a lot of things have changed in the business in a very short period of time, but none more importantly than the business investment strategy that we're pursuing going forward. And that is to remove ourselves from ownership in the economy chain scale and the lower end of the mid scale, and to reposition the company to have investments most generally in the upper mid-scale and upscale chain scales, specifically in select service, extended stay, and limited service hotels. And rather than having sort of an almost unconnected distribution of assets all over the country, in what we are doing going forward, we're looking specifically to be in the top 100 MSAs. We believe that our greatest bandwidth or concentration of assets will ultimately be in MSAs 20 through 50. Although we will buy in the top 20 markets under the right economic circumstances. We believe that in buying one-off transactions as opposed to portfolios, we'll be able to achieve favorable acquisition pricing and yields, which then will be able to transform itself into accretion or value creation for our shareholders.
And geographically, what you're looking for is what in terms of acquisitions?
For us, it's about the markets themselves, their size, and one of the things that we look at very carefully is population growth trends and rankings within that metric, as well as job creation and percentage growth in jobs, and where they rank against other national cities in those two metrics, because that's equally as important, obviously, from the standpoint of demand generators.
What's the biggest opportunity and the biggest challenge, in any order you want, for Condor going forward?
There is the potential for a large amount of embedded value in the existing portfolio. The margin expansion between our margins, which run approximately 25%, and the margins that we will generate from the new product type that we're going in the 30s, is very large. And so therefore capturing that embedded value is a huge opportunity for this company. Our balance sheet has an equity stack, a capital stack that's lopsided, and that needs to be corrected, and we are working on that. Beyond that, there's still a perception in the marketplace that we are Supertel, notwithstanding the name change, so it'll take some time to get over that. But when you look through all of those things, the vision has to be to grow this into a company in scale, which is $1 billion or larger, in order to take advantage of the benefits associated with being a public company.
On the acquisition side, do you prefer one-offs, or would you rather have acquire a portfolio?
Buying one off allows you the ability to have, if you will, quality control in the growth. That's not to say that we won't do portfolios, but it's interesting. The natural tendency for people is to grow fast, and with portfolios you tend to get the good and the bad. And my mission is to make this a very simple, a simplified balance sheet and a very simplified story, so that people can look at it and make an intelligent decision quickly on whether or not they want to invest with us.
Bill, it's going to be fascinating to watch you at work. We're looking forward to seeing the growth of Condor.
Thanks very much, Jeff, and I very much appreciate your interest in having the opportunity to talk with you.
Well, thanks so much for your time.